It's now. It's What's Happening from the All Indiana Podcast Network.
What's happening?
It's what's happening this week in Indy and surrounding areas.
Tell me more.
This is In the Community. In the Community.
Welcome to the In the Community podcast. I'm Wish TV's events manager, Allan Haw. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, I got you covered with some of the best stuff from the Wish TV community calendar. So let's get into it. Here's what's happening for the weekend of Friday, January 17th through Sunday, January 19th, 2025. I'll tell you about ways to celebrate the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and more from the Wish TV community calendar. Let's make it a great weekend and find out what's going on in the community.
Looking for ways to save on your energy bills? AES Indiana has you covered. From smart thermostats to home energy assessments, we offer simple solutions to keep your home comfortable and your costs down. AES can help you save money and energy with kits, tips, rebates, and more. Visit aesindiana.com/ways to save to learn more about how we can help you save money. AES Indiana, helping you discover real ways to save.
This week's featured event is a great way to celebrate the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Here's more about the MLK Day of Celebration and the Seeds of Caring Youth Day of Service at the Madam Walker Legacy Center.
You guys, I am here with a good friend, Christian Strickland from Madam C.J. Walker Legacy Center, and a new friend, Sarah Diaz from the Indianapolis Site Director of Seeds of Caring. Welcome to the show. Welcome back and welcome.
Thank you.
Of course, you are talking about a really important day. We're talking about MLK Day. It's a day of service, and we're going to be having a really cool activity that these two organizations are coming together to benefit the youth. So MLK with youth. What am I saying? There wasn't even any alcohol in that drink. Sorry about that. But let's talk about the event that's happening.
Yeah, so for the Madam Walker, this is our 43rd year of celebrating MLK Day, and we'll kick off at noon with our speaker, who is Caroline Wanga, who is the CEO of Essence Ventures. So we're really, really excited to have her come. And before we get to our event, before and after that event, we are now in the second year partnering with our friends at Seeds for Caring. And so we'll let Sarah tell you all about the fun activity that we have for the kids.
Yes, Seeds of Caring is so excited to be back for a second year for the MLK Day Youth Service at Madam Walker Legacy Center at 9:30 and at 1:30. So before and after Carolyn Wanga speaks, we will have an opportunity for kids and the grown-ups who care for them to come out and engage in service in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King.
You know, we talk about that. We talk about MLK Day, and as a child, I really didn't understand why. I just knew I had a day and I didn't have to go into school, but as an adult I understood it was my time and a space to give back, and it's really important to teach children the legacy of that it's not just a day off, it's a day to actually make an impact, and even as a child you can make an impact. So what are some of the activities that they're going to be doing?
Yes, I'm so excited about the activities that we're offering on our MLK Day Youth Service, and you're so right, we want to make it a day on, not a day off. And so I brought a couple of examples of two of the mini service projects that we'll be offering. One is making breakfast kits for kids who are experiencing food insecurity in our community. And so kiddos will have an opportunity alongside their grown-ups to decorate a sack with a meaningful message to show care and love, and also then we'll have an opportunity to go through an assembly line and to stuff these breakfast kits with nutritious breakfast options for kids in our community, because we know that Dr. King was all about equality and equity, and this day is about making sure that everyone in our community has what they need to thrive. We're also going to be making Use Your Voice posters, and so here's a couple of examples from the kids, from some of our Seeds of Caring kids, but this is an opportunity for kids to speak out about the change that they want to see in the world, and we absolutely believe that kids can and should use their voice to help us grown-ups think about the ways that we can help to create a world that our kids deserve to live in.
And it's a way that they can express themselves differently than just saying directly, right? Because they may not have the words to say that, but a lot of times through art or through creative ventures, they're able to express themselves in that way. Another thing you mentioned talking about Dr. King's legacy is one of the major things he said was before you can give somebody the gospel, they can't hear the gospel if their stomach's not full, right? So actually doing things in your community before you could even get to somebody to the point of where you're trying to change their mind, you need to show them and illuminate how you can help their life and do what you can there. Are these some of the kiddos here in this picture? Looks like a fun and active group right here.
Oh, it is a fun and active day. And these are just 2 of the 5 service projects that we'll have available. We'll be making cleaning kits for newly housed members of our community, sun catchers for seniors who might be experiencing loneliness. And then also kiddos will have a chance to leave with some dream catchers that, again, have messages that they hope to continue to inspire those in their home and in their community.
This is a wonderful partnership. Madam Walker Legacy Center is something that every time I walk into that building, I feel incredibly honored to be there. I feel that energy there. I hope the kids feel that too when they come there. And you have the perfect voice to talk to kids. Your voice, I was just listening to it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sure the kids absolutely love you. And I know this is going to be a really great event. We're going to have all that information on lifestylelive.tv.
Seeds of Caring and the Madam Walker Legacy Center are joining forces for a special MLK Day of Youth service on January 20th. This family-friendly event, part of the Madam Walker Legacy Center's 43rd annual MLK Day of Celebration, invites kids ages 2 to 12, along with their grown-ups, to engage in meaningful activities to honor the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The event will feature a variety of hands-on service stations facilitated by Seeds of Caring, where participants can give back to the communities in ways that embody Dr. King's vision of service and compassion. Activities will include assembling cleaning kits for recently unhoused neighbors, creating breakfast kits for children facing food insecurity, crafting sun catchers for senior citizens to brighten their day, designing Use Your Voice posters to encourage social change, and participating in a dream catcher reflection craft. This event is free to attend, but does require prior registration due to space limitations. Families can choose from 2 available session times, 9:30 to 11:15 and 1:30 to 3:15 in the afternoon. The MLK Day of Celebration features a talk with Caroline A. Wonga, co-founder of Wonga Woman and president and CEO of Essence Ventures. That's going on starting at noon. Join Seeds of Caring and the Madam Walker Legacy Center to celebrate Dr. King's legacy through service and inspire the next generation of community leaders. Tuxedo Brothers will once again host the annual Bop to the Top Stair Climb. It is the 42nd annual. Join the high-rise action on Saturday, January 18th, beginning at 8:30 in the morning at the One America Tower in downtown Indianapolis. This fun event is perfect for all ages and abilities and challenges you to climb all 36 floors and 780 steps as an individual in the single climb or as part of a 4-person team. There's also a triple step category where you can climb the tower 3 times. High-quality t-shirts are provided for the finishers, and top and overall and age group awards, all provided for those who want to get a little extra competitive. But casual boppers are also encouraged to come on out and take your time climbing the steps. Bop to the Top is a third-party fundraiser for the Riley Children's Foundation. Since 1984, over $1 million has been raised for the foundation, which is the fundraising arm of Riley Hospital for Children at Indiana University Health. Today, Riley Hospital is recognized as one of the best children's hospitals in the nation and is the only comprehensive children's research hospital in the state of Indiana. Riley Children's Foundation receives 100% of the funds raised by individuals and teams who set up fundraising pages, so please consider the difference you can make in a child's life. You can also bring your donations to the race on January 18th. Well, all right, are y'all ready for a rip-roaring good time? Saddle up and join us for a time-warping adventure like no other at the time-travel-themed 5K, 10K, and half marathon. Whether you're a seasoned trailblazer or a greenhorn just starting out, this event guarantees a wild ride through the ages. Secure your spot, lace up your boots, and get ready to race through time at the Time Travel 5K, 10K, and Half Marathon. It's a rootin' tootin' fun family event for all ages and all skill levels. Well, it wouldn't be MLK Day weekend in Indianapolis without the Harlem Globetrotters. The team takes on longtime rivals, the Washington Generals, at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, Saturday, January 18th at 1 o'clock. You'll see the high-flying slam dunks, you'll see the half-court trick shots, and of course there's the crowd participation that is unrivaled in sports. You'll see the Trotters go out into the crowd, and maybe they'll bring you out and spin the ball on your finger. They're always having fun with the basketball, trying to recreate things with the sport. They are true basketball innovators, too. They invented the slam dunk, the alley-oop, and the four-point line. The Harlem Globetrotters say they are the originators of basketball style, captured by their dynamic athleticism, unique skill, and historical influence on the modern game of basketball. Since 1926, the Globetrotters, who are proud members of the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, have used their legendary global tour to showcase their iconic brand of basketball to tens of millions of people in over 124 countries and territories across 6 continents. The timing of the Globetrotters' visit to Indianapolis, it is not an accident. It's been a long-running tradition that the Globetrotters play in Indianapolis on or just before MLK Day. The players bring that day of service MLK mentality with them. The Globetrotters are known not just for what they do on the court, but also what they do off the court. After the game in Indianapolis, players will stay to spend time with fans. The Harlem Globetrotters are preparing for the team's centennial in 2026, marking 100 years of bringing laughter, joy, and long-lasting memories to fans that transcend generations. Get ready to laugh your socks off. Comedy Sports brings you competitive improv comedy like you have never seen before. 2 teams of quick-witted improvisers go head-to-head in a hilarious battle of scenes, games, and songs, all inspired by your suggestions. But the best part? You decide the winner. Perfect for families, friends, date nights, or anyone who just loves comedy. Comedy Sports is fast, fun, and 100% clean comedy for all ages. Don't miss out on the most entertaining night in Indy every Friday and Saturday at the Wit Theater. The Indy Fuel and Almost for Minds have teamed up to bring you Pucks for Bucks. Enjoy unlimited food, beer, wine, and soft drinks served from 2 group suites while watching the Indy Fuel take on the Cincinnati Cyclones this Saturday, January 18th. It's an exciting event at the brand new Fishers Event Center in Fishers, Indiana. This all-inclusive party is the ultimate fundraiser, benefiting Almost for Minds. Access to transportation is a critical lifeline for individuals living with HIV, especially those facing mobility challenges, with 100% of the proceeds going directly towards purchasing a wheelchair-accessible van to provide safe, reliable, and dignified transportation for individuals with limited mobility, increase access to life-saving medical appointments, treatments, and support services, help reduce missed appointments, improving adherence to care plans, and enhancing overall well-being, and fostering great equity by ensuring everyone in our community can access the health care they deserve. Your donation will make an immediate and meaningful difference in our community. Get ready for a jammin' fun time as you experience one of the largest cheer competitions in the world. Everyone agrees no one does it quite like Jam Fest. You can be part of the excitement January 18th and the 19th at the Indianapolis Convention Center with multiple performance halls, an amazing coaches room, friendly parents rooms, and athlete activities. Jammy and his buddies are pulling out all the stops for this one-of-a-kind event. A Jam Fest Super National title is a prestigious accomplishment. For more than 20 years, Jam Fest Cheer Super Nationals has been more than a competition. It's an experience. It is the most jammin' weekend in cheer. And don't forget about all the sports, comedy, music, and dance events going on this weekend. You'll find all of that, plus a bunch of events celebrating MLK Day as well, and more when you click on the link in the show notes for the Wish TV Community Calendar. These are just a few of the events you'll find on the Wish TV Community Calendar. You can find more information about these events and more. Plus, if you have an event you'd like to share, well, just click on the link in the show notes. That'll take you right to the Wish TV Community Calendar. I'll hope you follow the podcast so you can keep up on everything going on and maybe tell a friend about it if you find it helpful. I'm Wish TV's events manager, Allan Haw, and I'll be back again next week to help you plan a great weekend in the community on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
From Wish TV, this is In the Community. Discover more and learn more about what's happening in Indy and surrounding areas at wishtv.com.
And when you follow Wish TV on Facebook,
Check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.